Well, that's just prime.
What is up, guys? Dave here, aka Rodimus Prime 89, finally back after a several month hiatus of doing an unboxing video. So we are doing an unboxing video today. I've been kind of MIA for the past several months. I had my student capstone film, which I completed. I've since graduated from UCCS, so that's been keeping me very, very busy. Quite a few months it's been, but anyway. Finally want to get back to some unboxing. So today, I got a really cool one that I want to do today. We're actually looking at the NECA Ash from the original Evil Dead. So for those of you who know me or have seen some of my videos, you know I'm a pretty big fan of the whole Evil Dead franchise. This summer I also had the opportunity to go to some cons. So the Denver Fan Expo, and I also went to the Colorado Springs Comic Con just yesterday, so I had the chance to do some photo ops, and I actually got to meet two of my great heroes. The first being Mr. Sam Raimi. Got like a little photo op with him. Super nice guy. I sat in on one of his panels. I got to ask a question, so that was a pretty cool thing. And yesterday I met the man himself, Mr. Groovy Bruce Ash. Bruce Campbell, Ash Williams, however you know him, Briscoe County Jr., whatever else. So anyway, kind of in honor of that, I did decide to do this unboxing of the NECA figure. So, got to start properly doing my horror figures. So, let's go ahead and take a look. As I said, this is from NECA, part of their, I don't know, whatever series you want to call this, but it's the iconic figures from horror films, so it doesn't get much more iconic than Ash Williams, again played by Mr. Bruce Campbell. I kind of messed up the box there, but some box art here. We see some stills from the promotional stills from the original movie posters. So we got Ash and some woman there who is not actually in the film at all. And then we got a couple of action poses: Ash with the chainsaw, Ash with the lantern, and then Ash comfortably sitting in a chair, I guess. On the side here, we do see Ash holding an axe. On this side here, we do see him brandishing a chainsaw, and front cover, the amazing movie poster to Evil Dead, which I actually did have both Sam Raimi and Bruce Campbell sign for me, so really cool, really excited. On the inside, got a picture of him with an axe and a shotgun. I think there's a similar publicity image like this that's kind of floating out there. And the figure himself. So let's go ahead and unbox this bad boy and get a look. So here. Background's a cool little cemetery kind of backdrop here where he buries his friends in the film. Okay, so we got Ash himself. We have two separate head accessories: the axe, shotgun. Looks like the tape recorder that plays the recording from the Necronomicon, chainsaw, lantern, and two different hands. It looks like pretty basic figure here. Ash's faces, we just see his normal stoic face. You see one of the slightly opened mouth, and then we also see one of his mouth slightly open. So nothing terribly groundbreaking here for this figure, but just a good one to kind of get the collection started with. I do also have a figure of Ash from Evil Dead 2, which is actually my favorite of the films. The original is very close also. So I plan on getting other Ash figures. There is one with his look with the chainsaw hand that I do plan on getting at some point. The Evil Dead 2 figure doesn't have that one on it, I don't think. I think it's just him missing the hand. I'll do another video on that at some point. But anyway, let's have a look at some of the accessories here. And as always, I don't really plan on keeping the box, so as cool as it is, I'm probably just going to toss and I'll just get the figures on the shelves with some accessories that I kind of decide to hang on to. So we got his chainsaw here, of course. we've got the little tape recorder here, or the, whatever you want to call that. The lantern. Just some interesting accessories they decided to give good old Ash here. Okay, we have the axe. Let's take a look here. You have the rifle. I guess it's technically a shotgun. It looks more like a little rifle. It's not the boomstick we all know and love. Okay, got one of his heads. Other head. Got the different hands here, just so we can hold the weapons differently, I guess. So we can go ahead and get him out of his little prison here. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe this side is easier to do that. Success. Oh, cool. Alright. Let's get him out of the rest of this little prison he has. The thought had crossed my mind to maybe get one of these figures out and have Bruce sign that, but I really just want my movie poster signed. And then the photo op, that was plenty. But, down the line, if he ever comes to another Comic-Con or something down in the area or another public appearance, maybe I'll see about that. I will say these cons are getting kind of more stressful than usual. Just so many people, such tiny, small spaces. The lines to see these guys was kind of ridiculous. So I'm grateful I got to see Bruce and Sam this summer. Not that I even go to these conventions all the time, but I think I might just start dialing that down even further, because it's just a pain to just kind of sit in these lines all day and get maybe 2 minutes of FaceTime with these guys, but still totally cool. So don't let me scare you off for doing that. Anyway, let's get a look at Ash right here. Okay, here's a closer look at Ash Williams here. So we'll look at the posability a little bit. Of course, we can do the Exorcist 360. Looking good, of course. Good range of motion here. Arms can extend out. Not the most, but these figures don't really need to be the most posable, really. Just posable enough to get them to the poses that you want. And to keep them there, really. Unless you do photography for action figures, which I don't do. But yeah, so this will serve its purposes just fine. Wrist rotates, flexes up, flexes down. You can replace these, of course, with the other parts. Looks like the forearm has some rotation there, just enough to help pose it. But again, it's not going to be anything crazy. Yep. So those look good. Joints are still kind of tight. Legs are not so bad. Yep. Joint right there. Ankles can kind of, you could even, okay. You could twist the lower part of the leg too. Ankle up and down a little bit. You can kind of rotate that around if you need to. Okay. Same on this side, of course. His waist does turn around all the way around. There we go. Goofy. Alright, real quick on the accessories. We have his chainsaw, of course. No Ash Williams figure would be complete without one, in my opinion. The little recorder that they play back Professor Nobi's tape, which summons the demons to the cabin. A lantern. I don't know, just a random accessory to have there, I guess, but why not? And we do have the two other Ash heads. Nothing crazy there. One with, they both kind of have their mouths open. One has kind of a quizzical look, and the other one looks a little more serious. And then just two hands to replace, just to kind of hold the accessories. Nothing crazy there. Oh, and His axe, of course. I don't know if you can see that very well at all. And then its rifle. I would not call this a boomstick. I mean, yeah, not the boomstick we all know and love from, Army of Darkness. But yeah, those are the accessories for him. Alright guys, so I've got Ash with the axe and the shotgun, just to kind of recreate that pose. That's in some of the classic artwork, publicity, photos, stills, whatever, of the Evil Dead. So, cool figure. Again, these figures, at least as far as I see it, don't have to be the most flexible or anything, or, posable's nice, just to kind of get them in place, where you want them to be. But, yeah, again, one of my favorite characters in all of pop culture, Ash Williams. Very glad that I got the figure for him to go with my horror icon collection, if you want to call it that, because no collection would be complete without Ash Williams. So, like I said, I do have one for Evil Dead 2. I may be looking at getting a few other figures, because that's like my favorite version of Ash. It's from Evil Dead 2. I'm sure there's Army of Darkness figures out there. I know NECA also has some Ash vs. Evil Dead figures out there, so I might get a nice little collection of Ash Williams figures here. But, like I said, this is the first one to start my collection, so great figure. So, thank you so much for watching. Again, please feel free to like, subscribe, comment, whatever. I do hope to be doing more unboxings again now that I have some free time since I'm done with school now. So we'll see. Hopefully it's not another 7 or 8 months before I do the next one, is what I'm saying, basically. So, thanks again, guys. Once again, my name is Rodimus Prime 89. Thank you very much. Have a good night.